Oh my God, guys, we made over 50 people. It's only 50 people, but we got 66. We did it.
Amazing.
We did it. Hopefully you guys can hear me. Okay, good, okay. I was like, did I drop my mic? Anyway, yes, we're here. We're at the PSU Farmers Market, and we've already had some really great conversations. Actually, Rebecca had a really great one. I'm really excited that we got that recorded. So yeah, it's exciting. There's a lot of people walking by. And the farmers market looks poppin', and a lot of open-minded people. So,
yeah, hopefully it's a little more friendly day, and I'm gonna try and keep my patience with people. And also,
we all will. We all will. It's okay though. We all know. There's all vegans in there. They understand. Anyway, yep. So we're gonna get started. Did you want to start, or you want me to start?
I'll start.
Okay, cool, awesome. We got our signs. Do you have cards? Okay, those are your cards. All right, I'm gonna mute myself.
All right, so I'm gonna start with this sign today. The good old oppressive, powerful oppressing the powerless one. So I'm kind of feeling this one today. So, yeah, I had a couple good conversations before we got live, and so hopefully we get some more. Anna was talking to a couple people too before we got on. That's why I kind of jumped on and said, hey, hang on, because she was talking to somebody. So, yeah. Yeah. She was having a conversation, so. And then I thought, hey, oh no, maybe I should get on there and tell people we're not on there yet. Yeah. I'm always late to the party. I don't know what to say. People come in flows, it seems. So the guy I was talking to that we got recorded didn't understand why he shouldn't eat fish, and so I was explaining to him about that. You know, why he wouldn't want somebody to yank him down into the water, put a hook in his face and drag him around by it. So, yeah. Hey, there's broccoli. Broccoli and family.
The newborn.
Hi. Hello.
I haven't met you yet.
I'm Daylin.
Nice to meet you, Daylin. I'm Anna.
This is Celeste.
Hi, Celeste. I'm Rebecca. Nice to meet you.
You as well.
I love the little bees.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, good.
Wow.
Do you guys do a walk around?
Yeah, we're kind of just exploring the market.
Yeah, I kind of thought that'd be a good idea.
One of our members is here.
How's it going today?
Showed up with his newborn and his mama. So, beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. I have kids, they're way older now, so.
I wonder if it's because it's more quality cannabis.
Let's see who we can get today.
Yeah, it seems like it would. Like that's what we're after.
Yeah, right? But I was going to get that sustainable.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
If it was sustainable, it's great.
Yeah. The other thing I was thinking is running over to the information booth and asking if there's any way, we don't have to do it today, but like if there's any way.
Waiting. People come in flows. So get somebody here in a few minutes. Get a little impatient.
This is a pedestrian area.
I just want to show you. I just genuinely don't.
I feel like since
What do you
it's public
think?
property,
We're doing a social experiment. Would you like to have a conversation for a minute? Okay, we are live on YouTube. Is that okay with you?
Yes.
All right, here, if you want to step in. My name's Rebecca. What's your name?
I'm Thomas.
Thomas, nice to meet you. So what do you think? Do you think that the powerful should be able to oppress the powerless or the weak?
No, definitely not.
Okay, let me set my sign down a second.
I would like to sleep for 15 or 30 minutes just to talk to like one person.
Okay, so say someone's, you kind of agree that like if someone's weaker, like maybe they have a disability, or they're a child, or maybe they don't even speak the same language as us,
Right.
we shouldn't oppress them, right?
Yeah. I think it's the responsibility of the powerful to protect the weak.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to kind of change gears here. What about the animals that we force into slaughterhouses? What do you think about that?
You know, I'm opposed to it, but at the same time, I don't see like a way to really change things.
Okay. Are you familiar with veganism?
Yeah.
Could you explain it to me?
Veganism is sort of a lifestyle where you don't like take from nature and sort of harvest, or you don't harvest from animals and bees and things.
Okay, yeah. So veganism, it's a principle that we don't want to oppress or exploit sentient beings. So animals, we don't use them for science. We don't eat them. We don't go to circuses, things like that. You just leave them alone, right?
Yeah.
So where do you fall in line with all that? What's your thinking on it?
I think that there is a healthy way to coexist with nature. Like certain Native American tribes back in the day, they would then only take what they really needed. But nowadays, I don't really know. I think it is hard because it's more expensive to be a vegan than it is to not, I'd say. But I'm not too educated on it.
Okay. So I can appreciate what you said, about history and, different cultures. We're in Portland in the middle of the city, right?
Right.
So you go to the grocery store, right? Okay. So kind of just thinking about, ourselves personally, like, okay, this is me, my present moment, this is like my existence. So I go to the grocery store.
Yeah.
As far as like expense, it's actually 30% cheaper to be vegan. It's
Good.
just that, like, if you buy all the processed stuff at the store, it can be expensive.
Yeah.
But if you think about like meat and all the animal products, those are pretty expensive too, and they, they promote suffering and death because all of the animals that are used are sentient beings. And so that means that they feel all the emotions that we do. Pain, joy, they anticipate, they plan for things in their life. They want to live. So basically, we live in a capitalist society, so it's supply and demand, right? So one way that you can change things is not buy it.
That's true. Yeah.
I've been vegan since 2019, and every year, roughly, I save around 100 animals because the demand goes down. It may even be more than that, So that's just an example. Like some things we can't change, with our money, by boycotting and stuff. Like, I boycott some other companies. I'm not going to talk about that right now.
Right.
Because they're involved in animal exploitation, But that's one way that you can change things. So how do you feel about animals suffering?
I don't think it should be in practice at all. I think if you are going to kill an animal, it should be as painless as possible. But in a perfect world, I don't think we should take what we don't need.
Do you think that there is a humane or fair way to kill someone that wants to live?
Not really.
There isn't. So, how do you feel about the animals that you demand to be killed? So that, I'm taking you aren't vegan, right?
No.
Okay. So you kind of demand that every time. That's okay. mean, I haven't been vegan my whole life, so, we're just out here talking to people about it. But do you think that changes the way that you might shop?
It would be interesting to think about going vegan. I think there are some health benefits to it too.
There are.
So, I might find myself becoming vegan. I think the hardest part would be, really like sticking to it. And, if your friends are eating meat or want to go to a restaurant where there's no vegan options, it might, be tempting to just like, oh, okay, today I'll make an exception. And, yeah.
That's a real honest response, and a lot of people feel that way, So I guess the thing is that you have to think about why you're doing it. Doing it for the animals to save other beings that are being like tortured and maimed. Do you know what happens at the slaughterhouses to the animals?
I watched this one documentary on it, and it was pretty terrible stuff.
Yeah. Even the smaller farms aren't good, because ultimately they're still going to get killed.
Right.
Because the farmers are in for the profit. It's about money,
My mom's here. I gotta go.
So, as far as going vegan, I have this card. We're anti-animal use advocacy, and so we're on YouTube, we're on Facebook. This gives you some different resources if you want to learn more about the nutrition, because it is actually better for you. Vegans live like 10 years longer than people that consume animal products. And honestly, I have just as much energy, you know what I mean? We're in the land of Portland, which is really awesome for veganism.
Yeah.
Like if you go to Happy Cow online, you can see there's like all these restaurants and places. Some of them you can't even tell that are vegan. So if you look at that code, we have some different resources that can help you, mentors that can actually help you go vegan. There are some documentaries on there, and they are hard to watch, but it's kind of like you think about every time you buy that product, that's what you're demanding to happen. So, and you can actually understand the urgency of why we're out here doing this.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about it after having this conversation with me? Do you think you'll try?
Yeah, I think it's something I'll consider, like something I'll look into.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know that you said you're concerned about your friends and all that too, going out.
Yeah.
So this may be something that you could share with them, because if you have friends that are sensitive.
Yeah, I have a couple of friends who are vegetarian.
Okay.
And they sort of are with you on the sort of, don't like what's going on with these animals and all that. So
Okay.
I think they would be like supportive if I became vegan and understanding. But, like going back home to my parents, they might find it a bit weird.
Where are you from? Portland or?
I'm from Grants Pass, Oregon.
Okay.
It's down south.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, you know what? Sometimes when we stand up for things, we get criticism. You find yourself, you find your values of what you're, kind of like promoting in your life and how you want to live, and sometimes we receive criticism for that, But if you think about it, the animals are enslaved. It's just as bad as slavery. It's like basically like the animal holocaust right now, and nobody's paying attention to what they're doing to them. They traffic them. Have you ever been on the highway and you see the trailers with the animals in them?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's trafficking right in front of us, and the animals are being treated horribly. And they're on their way to their deaths. So it's a lot. I know, I kind of like thrown a lot at you. Do you think that you can maybe be plant-based until you watch those documentaries?
Yeah, I think I could try.
Okay,
Yeah.
all right. Well, I really appreciate you having a conversation with me again. My name's Rebecca. What was your name again?
I'm Thomas.
Thomas, nice to meet you. All right. Well, have a good day.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right. Take care. All right. So I don't know if he's going to do it, but that was pretty good. He was open-minded, and that felt good to have a conversation. I'm going to see if Anna wants to come on.
Oh, yeah.
You wanted to? Okay.
I'll come on. We were just chit-chatting over there. Hey, guys. I haven't seen your comments for a second. Let me take a look. We're just looking at the baby. Let's see. Hi. Oh, let's see. Let me skip to where we are. Yeah, I like that what you asked. Ian, are you talking about when Chip says, please eat plant-based until you watch this documentary? Frisia! Hey, it's good to see you. Hey, Chip! What's up? All right, let's get to business. I'm gonna do this side. Oh, watch out. Sorry, I didn't want you to get hit. Do you want to have a chat about it? Answer a few questions?
I'm not sure you really.
That's okay. That's actually more wanted. I would love to talk to somebody that's in opposition. So my name's Anna. What's yours?
My name is Sam.
Sam?
Yeah.
Lovely to meet you, Sam. So I'm just asking about veganism and oppression. Do you think that it's fair to oppress others that are maybe not powerful?
Absolutely.
Okay, so what about a human that's not powerful? Is it okay for a human that is powerful to oppress?
And since the dawn of time.
Other humans, what is it about animals that makes it okay for us to oppress them?
Sentience.
Sentience. Do you understand animals are sentient?
They are, but they don't have the same capacity. You know how octopuses can get out of jars if they're trapped? This bee is annoying. It's sentient.
I know, they are sentient. It's okay, as long as they don't sting me, I don't mind. Yeah.
But I feel people who have protein-based lifestyles, if you go to the gym a lot, you're consuming a lot of protein, and there's not really a substitute that could be really accessible for everybody, because a lot of vegan places will extort child labor and other uncomfortable subjects like that.
So what I would say is if those topics are important to you, which they you could do a whole food plant-based diet where you can source your fruits and vegetables from a farmer's market. Beans are a great source of protein. You could, go ahead.
It's true. I mean, you can. It's just, it's not that it's...
So you were saying that animals are not as sentient as us, right?
Well, it's more like dogs don't sit there and worry about what they're going to put on their body. And it's just to be more socially have that status. They don't have the same societal structure or the same worries that complex humans do, I guess.
But they are making preferences though, right? They have a favorite toy possibly, a time to go outside. They make those preferences, right?
It's true. I mean, I love animals. I also eat them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think the animals think about that? Do you think they want to be eaten?
I don't think there's anything that wants to be eaten.
Exactly. Convenient source.
Well, you can. It's more
I'll do is I'll make a batch of soy curls and then I'll keep them in a jar and I'll put them on top of my other food.
Right.
So if you want a protein boost.
That's smart.
Yeah. So with that in mind, so we're talking about animal sentience. Animals maybe don't have as rich of a sentience, but sentience just means the ability to experience subjective feelings.
Okay.
So they can feel pain, they can feel joy, they can feel loss. So since we know now that they can feel, what's stopping you from walking away from this conversation and living vegan, being against the oppression of all sentient beings?
Well, I tried veganism a little bit, and my body doesn't really take tofu. I'm in this kind of like a lifestyle where I have to consume my weight in protein every day, and that's super hard to do, just as, you know, even with high protein.
Protein powders.
I don't think you do. Yeah.
Okay. Well, diets that are in the area, it specifically said that they're cheaper. It's like 30%, 13 to 30% cheaper. So if you were open to it, there's something called Vegan Easy. If you scroll down, it's just a group that you can join. It's all free, and a dietitian can make a meal plan for you based off of your needs. And, you know, let's say, for me personally, it's hard for me to reach out to organizations, so I like to use like, I'll use a Google, I'll put in my favorite meals, there's Brian Turner, the Hench Herbivore. If you just Google or go into YouTube and type in vegan bodybuilders, you can find coaches that can help you eat, so you're not eating a ton of food, right? But you're still reaching your protein and able to, you know, increase your weightlifting. Because I know that's the goal for a lot of weightlifters, right? It's just to always get bigger and always lifting more.
It's always time to grow, bro.
It's always time to grow. So, and that's the same here as well mentally. Like, this is a place to grow, to consider the animals, because you can get ripped without using them.
I have a question.
Yeah, please.
Okay, so is it true that fish can have like feelings? Like, can they feel pain?
They have what's called nociception.
Okay.
So those are the nerve endings that we feel, or that we have, that tell us we're experiencing excruciating pain. Someone is whistling. That's fine. But anyway, they're the nerve endings that tell us we're experiencing excruciating pain, and we found that fish have them too.
Oh.
Yeah, and they're actually quite intelligent. They have friends, they have individuals they prefer to be around, they have hierarchies, so they have to remember individuals. And some of them even use tools. They'll like capture something and throw it against a rock, you know, to break it open, which is knowing, oh, this is hard and I'm going to use it to access my food. So fish are quite intelligent.
Okay.
Yeah.
This summer I really wanted to eat a lobster, right? And I was on EBT, so I had to go to had a live lobster, and they killed it in front of me. And as I was getting in the car, it was twitching in the back, and it ruined my whole night. I felt like a huge turd, because it's like, why did I should have just been smarter about this.
No, I totally relate with that. Yeah, you know, seeing your actions and the result of it definitely makes it more stark of what just happened, right?
Yeah, I was not prepared for that at all.
I'm so sorry that you went through that. So, like, how do you feel about lobsters now?
I don't think I'm ever gonna cook it again, because it was just not a nice time, and my sink clogged, and so it got like the lobster juice marinating in it for a week, and the whole floor.
So you're just reminded of it constantly.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It was bad.
Well, so I would just say that same feeling that you get, that sadness that you felt of taking someone's life, that happens for all of those animals. They all don't want to meet that end. For eggs, for chickens, it's a little more hidden from us. If you buy chicken or eggs in the store, those chickens are kept in long sheds, and many of them die in their feces because they're just overcrowded and they can't stand up, and there's not enough recreational. But even the chickens that are out on a field that are happy, we took their ancestor that was free out of the jungle, and they only laid 13 eggs a year. And
What?
Yeah, 13. And we made her mate with another chicken that she wouldn't normally mate with, so that her baby was mutated, so that her baby made more eggs. It was a better slave for us, right?
Right.
Fit our needs. And we would never do that to another human, or at least find it appalling to do to another human, right? So just because maybe they have their different priorities and their intelligence is in other topics, they still want to live. They're sentient just like us. They care about what happens to them.
Definitely.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? Shoot, I just forgot.
So while you're thinking about, like, what would be stopping you from living vegan from now on, or at least looking into those resources and maybe considering doing what you want to do, but without the sentient beings?
I'm just so used to eating, like, I'm kind of like a carnivore, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like this would be just a big change for me, but I would look into it for sure.
I appreciate that. That's all it takes to start looking into the information. ask yourself if you want to know the truth. And when you know the truth, because that actually has a documentary on the colored side here. If you scan that, the documentary will show you just the legal practices that are allowed. So if you're going to continue to use animals, it's important to know what you're demanding, because they tell us, oh, they're happy, humane raised, grass-fed, cage-free, right? So we paint this image in our mind of happy animals, and that's only benefiting the corporation.
Oh, I remember what I was going to say.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's this dish that's banned in America, and it's from the French. And what they do is they get geese, and like, I think it's just geese, and they fatten them with tubes.
No, they do that here too. In Oregon, it's not specifically done. There's like 3 farms in all of U.S. that do it, but foie gras is what you're talking about.
Yes.
There's
That is so evil.
There's currently a campaign against that by DXE. Have you seen them around?
I have not.
Yeah, so they're going around to restaurants that still serve it, and they're demanding the restaurants drop it, and they don't leave the restaurant until they drop it.
Dang, good for them.
But this is Portland. We don't allow that kind of stuff, right? We're against animal cruelty. I think that every Portlander honestly thinks that causing animals unnecessary harm is immoral, right?
Right.
Yeah, if we can avoid demanding someone else's oppression, we should. Because if I was the one being oppressed, that's what I would want. I would want the oppressors to stop using me.
Right.
Yeah.
But as soon as I saw the footage, it was just really scary, because like, these geese are in cages, they can't even move their necks, and they're just having tubes shut down their freaking geese.
Yep. And
bills.
they're fed until they're so full. Many of them choke to death because they're trying to vomit.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It's bad.
But, you know, the issue is seeing them as an object, right? Because that's why welfarism is kind of weird. It's like, so I can take their life and I can use them, but I got to do it nicely, right? That's kind of contradicting, because it's like I have to take their best interest into consideration, but they're just an object, right? If they're someone, then their preferences should be considered. If they want to live, we should take that into consideration and not take their life just like we don't want our lives.
What's stopping, you know, that type of treatment to you and me? You know, what's the boundary?
Oppressors shouldn't be oppressing me, right? Like, I find that immoral, and if I can say something, I do. If I can stop it, I will, you know. But there's obviously reality of what things are happening, but I have a choice in whether I want to support those things.
Can I tell you something really bad?
Yeah.
Okay, so obviously the fashion industry is really known to be oppressive of animals.
Yeah.
And what's horrible is this bag is made by Hermes.
Okay.
And they take crocodiles from the Nile River, and it takes 5 alligators to make one bag. And it's like, as soon as I found out, I was like, I should not be wearing this, because I'm supporting such an evil thing.
because someone will see that and think, I want an alligator bag.
Yeah. Or like even fur coats.
Yep.
I think it was minks.
Yeah.
Mink coats. It was just evil. And it was just a worldwide epidemic where people were just like totally complacent with just like a onslaught of animals just just to like, you know, look more appealing.
Yep.
Which is just so
for
fleeting.
Fashion.
Yeah.
Pathetic. Yeah. I agree.
Beauty comes from not just our appearance, but our actions.
Yeah, exactly. If someone, let's say someone could save 10 dogs from like the dog meat industry, they'd be a hero, right?
Right.
Yeah, and we're out here trying to tell people if they went vegan, you could save 100 to 300 animals a year.
Right.
That's huge.
You're very just like psychic, I can tell. You just care about like things that people don't see or people don't notice.
I've seen some animals go through terrible things, and we recognize when they're stressed and when they're sad and when they're not doing well. And we can relate with that. And I personally wouldn't want to be put through those systems, knowing those animals are so emotional, that they feel as we do. And if anything, they might be more intently in the present than we are, because we're distracted by thinking about thoughts.
Right.
Oh, tomorrow I got to go to the grocery store, or my friend said this and I'm so upset about it, right? We're all in here, whereas they're here constantly experiencing, and they, like, their senses are all more intense. So who's to say they might be in that slaughterhouse more terrified than a toddler, because they can smell stress in their friend's urine. They're hearing the sounds of their friend dropping to the ground in front of them, you know, like,
it's bad.
Yeah, it's intense. And so that's why I'm here to speak up for them, because no one wants to listen to their cries. Everyone ignores it as just white noise and just part of a system, like a necessary evil.
Right.
But we don't need to use them. So.
What was your name before
My
I
name's
go?
Anna.
Nice
What
to
was
meet
yours
you.
again?
Sam.
Sam, it was lovely talking to you, Sam. Please check out those resources. Watch that documentary. And if you can, scan this. You can reach out to us and ask us any questions. This is our group here. So.
Okay. It was a pleasure to meet you, and I'm very happy I did because it makes me happy to think that there's people out there advocating for
It
animals.
makes me happy to hear there's people like you that have a compassionate heart. You're open and willing to listen, and
Definitely.
yeah, look at yourself and reflect. That's so important. So
Shadow work.
hell yeah! And if you want to see this live, it's actually on Anti-Animal Use. So if you look up that name right there,
Okay.
on YouTube, you can see our conversation and any other conversation. So.
What's up?
Yeah.
What's up? Follow me at Kitty Bubai Instagram.
All right, we got a new vegan, guys. All right, you have a good day. Thanks for stopping. Well, that was great. At least he was open to things. That's always helpful. Oh, am I too close? I can't tell what's too close. Need to draw a line here so I know how close is too close. Is this too close?
No, you're just big.
Okay, so I'm gonna make a line right here. We got some chalk. I had to look up the recipe of chalk because some of it is not vegan.
Oh wow.
Yeah, they use casein as a binder.
Crayons too.
Yes. Yeah. Chalk, beef crayons. Yeah, they put casein as a binder, but this specific brand, it says it's just clay. So I don't know. They didn't really though say what their binder was. So they could be. I don't know.
Yeah, you probably don't want to come much closer than that.
Okay. Just making lines so we know where the frame is.
I had to move it over a little because we're right there.
Do you want to trade, or are you good right now?
Sure. Sure. I'll,
Jump in there.
yeah, why not?
All right. We'll switch. Oh, actually.
Yeah, do you wanna
Do you
go
want to
on?
go out there?
Sure.
Okay.
I'll give it a shot.
Do you want to sign or?
No, I'll just wing it.
Sounds good. We also have
Freehand it.
these because I didn't pull out the TVs. I do have the TV here, but
Okay.
I don't know if you've seen Chip use these. as
I have.
The
That's-
folder. Yeah.
If I can get that far into a conversation.
I know, right? And also, it's kind of weird because you
Good
don't know
to
where the
know.
pages are.
Yeah.
So you have to flip,
Okay.
but it's there if you need it.
Okay, awesome.
Some graphic images. Showing the
Let's see
proof.
what's going on. What's up, chat? I like having this flip so we can see the comments.
I know, but the camera is not as good.
Here, I'll just flip back and forth. Hi, Lambretta. Hi, Lewis.
Do you have your phone?
I do have my phone. That's true.
Is it a smartphone?
Do you know if there's a restroom line up there?
I think that where that umbrella is, there's a
There you go.
bathroom. Oh, it's kind of fun. They might have a toilet. I haven't seen it though. Okay.
Sorry.
Is that for baby?
Oh, they got a baby too.
Hello, baby.
Oh, kitties. I was expecting a human.
Oh, it's two kitties and one big guy. Oh my god.
Are they
Kitties.
Well,
Aw.
yeah, they are. There's the big one's 17, and then I got the two little babies a couple weeks ago, and they're 2 months old.
Thank you for being a guardian.
Did you show? Oh yeah.
Yeah, I showing them.
You already showed them?
Yeah, nice tripod.
Thank you. Yeah, this is. If you ever want to turn it, you just undo that.
Well, I'm going to try to use
That's
I'm gonna
nice.
get the other streetcar, but
So we put that orange line and that yellow line are the frame.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
Yeah. This one is a mess up. Don't look at that one. That one's an MC.
You need a wide angle.
Yeah,
I'm so unused to being in frame. I'll just like run around.
I know, right? I mean, it's fine. You can run around. Just try to pull people over there.
On this side. Hey guys, you have time for a quick interview? 3 minutes? No worries, enjoy Portland.
I'm just like, I know that's totally, and I'm just like, okay. I'm like, we don't want
Hi, Lewis. Hey guys, you have time for an interview? Okay, take care. Where did everyone go? It just got empty.
Do you want to use my phone? That's what I do. Is I just pull up YouTube on
Let
my
me just
phone.
pull it up on there. That's probably the way to go. Then I can read these comments.
Pia says you are also a good activist.
Thank you, Pia. I appreciate that.
Yeah, Lewis is agreeing.
Nice
Chip's
to
like,
put a
"Nice
face.
to put a face."
Yeah.
Yeah, so he takes her and she said that they kept calling her for her ring. It's never on. Yeah, I was like, girl.
You guys time for a quick interview?
That guy doubled around. He went towards the plaid.
Where is he?
Oh, he came in the plaid, but he left.
Okay, you're talking about the guy with the speaker?
The African American guy? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he doubled
Keep-
around, came in plaid, and he was like, "You were over there, yeah." I was gonna beat the brakes off him. I said, "No, you about picked today to die."
Yeah.
He goes, "Is he that bad?" No, I'm just that pissed.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
Sorry. Well, see, I didn't know
Yeah, it was loud.
the baby. I saw him getting upset, and then I went, "Oh, baby, check," as she was recording, and she heard what I said out loud. I have a concealed carry. I'm allowed to carry it.
right on. Well, I
And that's why
appreciate
he kept walking.
appreciate your help
But he
here.
doubled back. Sorry, doubled back around.
Yeah. Yeah.
But y'all have a nice day.
Yeah, you too. I appreciate it. What's your name?
You got cameras in front of me. I ain't think.
Oh, is that no worries. What's your nickname?
My name is Live YouTube.
Live YouTube. That's a unique one.
I go by country with a K.
Country
No, with a K.
with K.
Because there's 3 other homeless guys out here, but go by country. One's uniformly, 2 are sex offenders, and I'm none of that.
You're the clean country.
I'm like, might be homeless. Well, on record shows I can still carry a handgun. Guys like, can I borrow it?
No.
I want to show it to somebody. Yeah, I don't want you borrowing it and showing them the way I think you're going to show it.
Yeah. Gotta earn your.
No, they can just bring their record up and go apply for it. They're easy to get if you have a clean record. Well, like a tree says, see y'all tomorrow.
Brother. I appreciate your service.
That was a job. Thank you, bud. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. For those who in the chat who are curious about what was going on, I brought my baby to this. She's about 3 weeks old now. 5 weeks. And she was chilling in the bassinet, and this guy started walking up to the baby with a big giant JBL speaker, and he's like, I walked up to him, I'm like, hey, back off, dude. And he started trying to fight me and stuff, and this veteran stepped in to try to help us out a little. It was dramatic.
Can't see you. You gotta be in the
Oh.
lines.
Sorry, I'm not Hollywood material.
Yes, you are.
Let's see. Did you get a nice. Okay.
Feels like it's been 3 weeks, but it's only been 5, dude. It's only been 6. I really think my dad is
Thank you, Pia. I just don't like having the stream out on my phone because then it looks like I'm not ready.
Yeah, yeah. Daniel is definitely Hollywood material.
Hollywood. I beg to differ.
Chip's a pretty good looking guy. He's calling out another
He would
good
know.
guy.
He's a buff looking dude. Hey, you guys free for a second?
Until the train gets here.
You want to do a quick interview? We're doing a YouTube live.
YouTube Live?
Yeah.
What's the interview for?
It's about animals.
Animals?
Yeah. You want to step into frame?
I think I'm too nervous.
Too nervous? Okay. What about off camera?
Don't have to point camera at you.
I'll pass.
He'll pass? Okay. No worries. Enjoy Portland. You guys have time for a quick interview? No? No worries. We're talking about the animals. Animals, yeah. Yeah. They're like, no, we don't have time. You're talking about animals? Do you have time? We don't have time. We're busy standing around. Hey, do you have time for a quick interview?